Welcome back to my channel. This is Venus from Heart's Desire by Venus, and today I am going to start a new design team project. I am using the In Everything Give Thanks. It's a new collaboration kit with Rachabella Crafts and LineDotArrow. So today I'm going to use this kit. It's a wonderful fall kit. It's a Thanksgiving kit per se, but I think to me I'm using it for a fall themed journal. There's lots of mushrooms and there's quite a bit of ephemera in here. As you can see, washi tape, tags, bookmarks, journaling cards, some nice paper here. I love the pumpkins and the corn. This one's my favorite. It's got the little mushrooms and the maple leaf or the oak leaf on there. So this is what I've decided I'm going to use this time. Lots of washi tape, pockets. So what I'm going to do with this kit is I am going to make a flip book. Now I have been on YouTube lately and I've been checking out all these ladies have been making these flip books. And you know, on one page there'll be like 8 flip outs, couple of hidden tuck spots, things like that, and I'm not very good at that. Normally I can do 1 or 2, but I thought I am going to try and do that, and hopefully this works out and you will join me in this and find a way to do this as well. It's a kind of a creative challenge for me. The other part of this project is I'm going to use my old supplies. I've got tons of supplies kicking around that sometimes, you know, you're just tempted to go buy something new to do with this. So I'm going to try and repurpose, reuse, try and do it in a true junk journal kind of style here, but obviously with my own twist. So I am going to make a book, and my base of my book is going to be these manila file folders. So I'm using legal size. I'm not going to show you it because every time I try and put, this is like the 3rd time I've filmed this. And every time I put the plain manila envelope in the camera, my camera goes all crazy. It can't focus for some reason. It's weird. I don't know why. So I'm going to show you this, do it a little different. This one I've already cut up and it's been inked so that my camera seems to like this. So what I have done is I cut my envelope down to 8.5. I've decided I want my book to be 8.5 by 6. So this is what your folder is opened up, and normally you'd have some more, you know, sticking up over here. So I cut it down to 8.5. Now I'm putting 3 signatures in this book plus the cover, all made out of these file folders. So what I've done is I've got some some that are like in the bottom, some have got the tab at the top, some have got the tab in the middle. By all means, you can do all of one. I've just thrown in one of each in here just to add some interest. So what I have done is I have scored starting here on my tab because I want that to be in the book, and I have scored over, well, it's supposed to have been 6, pretty close, 6 inches. Then I've added a 1/4 inch spine here. The reason I've done this is because I want to make sure that when I put all these pages, flips and flaps in there, it's not all spreading out. It's got some space on it, so that's why I've chose to do that, to allow me to put some bulk in there without making an alligator mouth. Then you can see I went from here to here, kind of crooked, here to here. I scored so that my back of my page is 6 inches. I've added another 1/4 inch gusset on this side, and again from that 1/4 inch gusset I went over to 6 inches, which just happens to be this whole length of the folder. And don't think I'm a math wizard. I actually just started measuring, I started scoring, and this worked out perfectly. Like I said, these are legal size file folders, and this just happened to work. And all I had to basically cut off was the top strip, because they're like, the legal folder I think is 12 inches wide. So I cut it off, cut it down to 8.5. So once I've scored these, basically I burnished them really well here on that, fold them over. I've done the same thing on the other side, burnished them, fold them over, so it makes a little book so it looks like this. So you can see, depending on how you want to fold it, you can have your tab on the bottom, you can have your tab on the top, and then I've done one where the tab is here in the middle. So what I've done is on this spine here, I put some two-sided tape, and then I put some glue. And what I've done there, actually first I'll show you the cover. So the cover, what I've done is I have taken a middle tabbed file folder. Again, I cut it down to my 8.5 inches because I don't want it any taller than that. And what I have done is I have scored in 1 inch from this tab to this line. That's 1 inch. Then I have scored in, there is 2 3/4 inches to here. Scored it again. Then I have scored 6 inches because this is the back of my book. So again, we're doing our book 8.5 by 6. So this is 6 inches here, which again, you could choose to do whatever you want on that. And then what I've done is for my actual spine, I'll flip it over, my actual spine, you can see I made a boo-boo there. I scored one too many, but that's okay. Is my actual spine is 2 3/4 inch on the back side here. And then again, I have scored over, 2 3/4 inch. So then that leaves you the rest of this, which is the rest of your file folder. So when you fold it all up, you get something like this for your cover. Now I'll figure out how I'm going to secure this later. I'm probably going to do one of those little discs with the string through it closure once I get to finishing it off, but I kind of liked this idea. So it's a totally enclosed flip book. So then what I've done is in the spine, I measured in 1/2 inch, glued the spine, that 1/4 inch spine in, measured another 1/2 inch. You can see my pencil lines. I had to draw them because otherwise I won't get it in glued in straight. Did my other 1/4 inch spine, measured another 1/2 inch, drew my line, and did my last 1/4 inch spine there. So this has got 3 signatures, I'll say, for lack of a better word. You could obviously do less. You could do more if you only wanted a 1/4 inch spine. You could get some more in there, but I wanted the 1/2 inch gap in between each of these just to make sure it would fit. So then I've inked them all up and glued them in. So this used up 4 file folders out of my stash, which, you know, that's not very many, but I'm using my stash. And then I thought, I've got lots of other file folders. I will use those for the extra flips and flaps in this book. And I'm hoping to get through a ton of my file folders this way. So this is the start. I'm going to leave you with this today, and hopefully you will follow along with me and use up some of your scraps as well. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I am creeping up to 500, and I will be doing a draw for a journal, which I think I will do a separate video for that to show you the journal that I will have for the draw. So make sure you follow along and craft with me on this and see what you can come up with, and hopefully we will use up a lot of our scraps. Thanks for coming out. Hope to see you again soon.